Okay, you cannot just eat.
Well, guys, welcome back to Trove One. Guess what? The Suburban is back. Front end is repaired. We got new kryptonite upper control arms and little ball joints and back aligned, and it's back. We're gonna be doing some work to it soon. So go follow Tracer Customs if you want to see the rock slider and bumper build we're about to do. But we are just pulled into camp here, and we're right here on the lake at Lake Ouachita. It's already 8 o'clock, so we're gonna get camp set up, maybe get some food made, and tomorrow we're gonna get the canoe out and kayaks out, and we're gonna go explore some islands out here and see if we might scout out some camp spots for some tent camping in the future. We have camp mostly set up. Sarah's making some quesadillas real quick so we can get a little bit of food before we go to bed, because Aya's not having a very good day or evening. She might be teething, doesn't seem to be feeling very good, but we're gonna enjoy a little bit of food. I gotta get the tent set up still, the rest of the camp set up, and see if we can't get some sleep.
Want me to cut it up?
No, I'm open.
Okay. Here you go. Here's your fork. You want me to open it? Here, look. It's easier to open from this side. Grab it. Pull. Cheese. Can you get it apart?
Oh.
Now it's kind of like a chip. A loaded chip.
No, it's not a cap.
It's not a chip.
Now I'm putting it back potato. See? I put it back potato. See?
Yep, that gonna be good?
Yeah.
You more cheese? Oh, you're wanting to butter.
Sarah made some dessert today, so we got some chocolatey Rice Krispie substance of some sort we're gonna chow down on to make us go to sleep really soundly.
He took mine. You took mine. After Rachel took mine, Marcel stole mine. I stole because
That's all right. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning here at Lake Ouachita. It's gonna be a hot one. It's already pretty warm this morning. The fog just burned off the lake like a few minutes ago. It was all foggy, you could barely see these islands. But we're gonna cool off in the lake today. We're gonna take the canoe and the kayaks and we're gonna go explore some of these islands and hopefully map out some future camp spots so we can do some canoe, kayaking, camping out on some islands. So it's gonna be fun. But first, breakfast.
I did not bring honey. I don't know what I feel like. She's not even paying attention to what we're talking about. Caleb, would you like a fork?
This is what you call breakfast.
Yes. You're way wide.
You gotta give your expert opinion of the food since you made it.
I'll critique it and I'll say it's bad or something.
All right, we're all done eating except for this one. She's not done yet. She'll be done soon. But we gotta clean up the mess we always make. It's just a mess with 7 people. It's just the way it is. But we gotta clean up the dishes and then we're gonna start getting the boats down, get the canoe down, the kayaks, and start gearing up to go explore some islands. This is gonna be fun. And I'm gonna do a track on this on my phone and mark some of the camp spots we find out here. So if you're a patron and you're like, hey, I wanna go canoe, kayak camping out to some of the islands, if we find some good spots, I'm gonna get them marked and that'll be on our Patreon for our Patreon followers. So this is gonna be exciting. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. We still need to get like some backpacking gear so that we can really fit all the stuff we need in the canoes and be able to take everybody like on the lake or maybe on the Buffalo, places that are mild. We don't want to get into whitewater stuff. It's too dangerous with little kids, but some of the mild lakes and creeks where we could go and then camp on the creek or the lake and then keep going. It just sounds like a lot of fun. So we're gonna kind of go for a test run today and go find some spots and then maybe do our first trip down here later this summer.
Having fun up there, Caleb? Good.
Get my phone and see if I can take a picture.
Laser.
All right, we got things packed up, cleaned up, we're loaded up, and we're headed out to the lake. We got some lunch, and let's go check out some islands and see where we can get to with this wild little crew of troublemakers. What you think, Captain Giddy? We made it to our first island. We're gonna kind of paddle around this one, I think. There's not really a good flat spot on this bank to set anything up, but we'll paddle around it and see if there's an open flat area. Turtle eggs, what do you think? Like this little bank was where a bunch of turtles laid their eggs. A whole bunch of eggs that have hatched out. The water feels fantastic. It's cool, not like cold, but very cool, comfy, clean. Oh, so nice. I love Lake Ouachita. Beautiful lake. I think we're about to hop back in the boats now that we've cooled off and paddle around this island, see if there's anything better on the other side, and then roam around to some of the others, see if we can find a good camp spot, maybe another good swimming spot. It's a good day. Laser. Laser, what you doing? Your hat's on backwards. All right, we're on the opposite side of the same island here, and there's a big enough spot here. Looks like people have been camping here and leaving an absolute mess. If you come camp on these, carry your trash away. We're gonna pick some of this up. We brought our trash bag, but this could work. We could get a pretty big tent in here, or a couple small tents, and set us up right here. And this one's not very far to paddle. I'll mark this on Gaia as a island camp spot. All right, we got this one cleaned up for the most part. Oh, there's one more can right there. This has got a couple pretty good little tent pads on it, so this one's marked, and we'll probably carry on and then check out some of these that are a little bit further out. I think there's some good ones out on some of these big islands. I don't know if we'll quite go that far today. We'll see how far we get. This one also has a pretty good amount of shallow area, at least at this water level. The lake it's not high right now, but it's not near as low as it gets later in the summer a lot of times. In the summer, it'll be 10 feet lower than this probably. But pretty good little swimming area right here. Kids can touch all the way out here. We found another nice one here. This one's even nicer. Got some shade in the middle, a couple fire rings, and you've got lake access on both sides, so you're surrounded real close. Pretty spot. I'll mark this one as well. This one's better than the last one. It's bigger island. I thought this would be a spot. From looking way over there, I was like, that clearing looks like a camp spot. Sure enough, it's a good one. I think we're gonna hang out here for a little bit because Zaya's was falling asleep in the boat, so put the hammock up, let her take a nap. Kids are playing over at that beach. She can relax for a little bit. It's still a while till lunchtime, but who knows? We might hang out here for a while. This spot is cleaner than the other one, but there's still some trash here. So we'll get that cleaned up as well. Some of the rock formations out here are really kind of cool looking, just from all the time the water working against the shore and all the waves and stuff, the way you can see all the layers in the rock and everything. It's always cool stuff to see, and the layers are always neat, and the way rocks are turned, and all the little signs of Noah's flood that you'll see all over the place. What are you doing? Huh. Sounds about right. Tell you what, this is pretty nice. I could camp out here. We're definitely gonna have to do it. We've had some lunch, got out of the water, had some lunch, and I think we're gonna load up here in a few minutes and maybe go check out one more. There's another pretty good sized island about the same size as this one over here. There's a great big one off to that side, but it's pretty good paddle and the wind's picked up. A lot more boats running around, so I don't think we're gonna go do that much paddling today. I think we'll go check out one more, then work our way back to camp. All right, we're leaving this island and we're gonna go check out the next one. See what else we can get ourselves into.
I don't want to.
All right, just pulled up on another island here. I don't know if there's a camp spot here or not, but we're gonna find out.
I don't see any tracks either.
This one's not near as big as the last one we were at, but it's not too bad. A little rocky, but it's still a pretty decent spot. Just not as good as the last one. It looks like there's another camp spot on down on the island, but there's some people camped over there, so won't be able to check that one out. But we'll mark this island as having camp spots. All right, we came on back to camp. Some of the kids are getting tired. It's been a good day. We spent a lot of time on that one island hanging out. We're gonna go get camp packed up and then head down the road and see what else we can get into before the day's over with. Well, guys, we're packed up and it's hot. I think we're done camping till fall. It's really not that bad when you're at camp. You're sitting in the shade, there's a breeze coming off the lake. It's not bad. When you go to pack up at like 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's, I don't know, 90, 95 degrees and like 150% humidity, it's a little warm and it makes you question your sanity. But we're gonna hit the road. I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. We gotta go home tonight, but we've got some time, so we might check out some roads. I don't know. Right now I'm probably suffering from mild heat stroke. So I'm gonna go cool off, get in the air conditioning, and drive a little and let some tired, cranky, sunburnt kids take a nap. We have left the Lake Ouachita area and we're now heading kind of north. Yep. Is that turkey?
That was a turkey, I'm pretty sure. Was it a turkey?
I think it was
That was
turkey.
Yeah. Oh no, maybe buzzards.
No, we've seen turkeys in this area a lot. Anyway. Squirrel! We left Lake Ouachita and we're headed kind of north. And we're going to check out, we'll do a little portion of road we've done before, and then we're going to check out some roads that we haven't ever explored, just see what's out here, see if we can find some camp spots and check out some new areas. I don't know what we're going to run into. No telling. a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna hide. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to say hi. Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Well, this has turned into a pretty gnarly little road, which I thought it would when we saw how tight it was going to be and then saw the topography of it and how steep a hill it went up. I knew it might get exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this one little part because it looks a little questionable from back there before I get all the way up to it. Okay, a little steep, not too bad. Nothing worse than we've already done. We should be coming up to the top of this hill pretty quick and be kind of done with it. You really got to be somewhat careful tackling roads like this, especially with the trailer. Without the trailer, I wouldn't be even worried about it at all, but with the trailer, there's not many spots you can turn these things around. So there's a lot of backing up if you have to get out. And some of the turns, when the trail gets narrow, it gets hard to make turns sometimes because the trailer takes a shorter path. So it can be a little tricky. This one's not too bad. This has kind of so far been a fun trail with some challenge, but nothing I've been like, oh, that's bad. So far, we're not to the top yet.
Feels a whole lot more exciting.
All right, I just dropped the air pressure way down. We've been running full air pressure because I wasn't really expecting something like this. We're dropped down, see if we can get up the hill. If not, probably gonna be pulling winch. And that is a perfect example of tire pressure making a huge difference. That was from 50 down to 22 in the back and 18 in the front. So made a big difference. Got us up the hill. Back further. I don't know where this is gonna want to kick or roll to. that'll work.
An old deer stand?
Oh, well, it looks a little sketchy. I don't know that I can stay up on the right side. I'm gonna hook the left side.
Probably a good idea.
I'm listening.
Nobody can make your get dog.
Like that. I might end up too close to this tree over here.
I'm not meaning that. The baby doll without that in it. Yeah, you want her to? I'll lift.
No, it'll be fine. It is what it is. Well, we have hit a major problem. So this is a hunting club, evidently. I knew we were coming. So on the map, it shows we're coming out of National Forest, ends right here. And then maybe a eighth of a mile down, this is labeled as a county road. I don't know if that county road is within this hunting club and it's closed all through here, or if like an eighth of a mile down, we would hit county road and be good to go. But either way, this gate is locked up and there's nothing we can do but turn around, and we're gonna have to go back through everything, all the rough road we just did. We're gonna have to go back through to get back out to where we need to go. It happens sometimes. It's not great. I'm not real excited about that, but it is what it is. Bigger problem may be, I don't know if I can turn around right here. This is really, really tight. Just a vehicle, it's doable. With a trailer, I don't know how I'm going to turn around this little spot. I've turned around some tight spots. This one, really tight. Figure out a way to spin it around.
You got room? You can keep going. Foot. Go further. All right, gotta stop. You got space. Keep going. Keep going. All right, you probably want to slow down because of the kayak canoe. Stop. The canoe's gonna run into stuff. Keep going.
Weight distribution a little bit.
Thing is, you got to get in there, back up. You're gonna go into your wheel. You about hit your wheel. Tire. Okay. There you go. Okay, your back wheel's going backwards. Do you want it? Ah, we got that up. I think you got around it now. I was wondering if it was starting to tip for half a second, but it moved. Tree! I don't know how to avoid it though. Actually, it might be okay. We might turn that enough where it won't. It might turn enough. many rocks. Just the hitch, like the last little bit. I don't know if... Hang on. Just... Can you release it some? Now try. There we go. It was just this slipping back to where it was, so I had to move it out of the way to turn that. Yeah.
All right, it's turned around.
Congratulations. You did the near impossible.
Don't pull the trailer down this road. It's not very fun, and someone should probably put a sign up there that says road dead end. That would be nice.
Would have been.
Alrighty, we made it to good road, and it is very good to see good road. That was kind of rough. I would not do that again by choice. Now I may do it again accidentally sometime, but we made it out. Nothing's broke. Pretty happy with the kryptonite front end parts. That probably helped us get through some of that without breaking anything. So if you come across the road with a pink flag and an orange flag, enter at your own risk. All right, we're gonna stay on good dirt road till we get to highway because we gotta get home. Little offshoot here and a campering right here, and then it looks like this chute goes off just a little bit further. I think there might be a camp spot on the creek down here that I believe would be legal. It's a little bit far off the road, but I think it'd still be legal. There is a spot here. There's a fire ring. It's not very big, not a real good spot. It doesn't look like it gets used very much, but it is pretty close to the creek, so you could walk down to the creek from here. Oh, spider web. Creek's right over there. It's pretty overgrown through here, so I'm not gonna wade down through there today. But there is a spot by the creek here. It's not the best, not the worst. And yes, we'll mark this spot, and we'll also, if you're a patron, You can go see our Gaia route from today, and you can know what road in the Ouachita National Forest you probably don't want to take your trailer down. If you happen to, I don't know, drive a Suburban that pulls 3/4 of another Suburban as a trailer, if you're driving one of those around, a lot of people do, you know, you could go be our patron. You can find out about that road and know not to go there. Another little offshoot over here, and this one actually has a pretty nice camp spot. And I bet there's some fish in this creek. Looks like people have been out here fishing. So this one we might come back to. It does have some trash, a couple pallets, a giant chair. I don't know, man. People are crazy. But we'll mark this one as well. This one we might use sometime. It's actually not too bad. I bet there's some fish in that creek. All right, we've made it to pavement, which is very good news. We did finally find a couple camp spots. I got to air up the tires. Sarah's gonna chop up some cheese so we can eat on the way home. It is after 8 o'clock. We should have been home by now, but we're not. So it was still fun, a little crazy, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.